Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today, in this video session, we're going to see direct to indirect of exclamatory sentences and imperative sentences. Without wasting the time, let's start today's topic. Exclamatory sentences, we all know it very well that this kind of the sentences people are using when they would like to share their strong emotion or excitement. So generally, this type of the sentences expresses strong emotion and excitement. So to solve such kind of the examples which are in the category of exclamatory sentences, we need to follow 5 magical rules. And these 5 magical rules are like this. अगर आपको एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस का इनडायरेक्ट बनाना है तो सबसे पहली चीज आपको क्या करनी पड़ेगी? You need to think about the reporting verb. So here you can use the reporting verb exclaimed. और exclaim की जगह पे अगर आपने सेंटेंस के हिसाब से जिस तरह का उसका मीनिंग है, अगर उस मीनिंग के हिसाब से अगर आपने वर्ड्स चुने और उनको रखा तो भी वो वर्ड वहां पे अप्रोप्रिएट रहेगा. सो हियर to convert exclamatory sentences into indirect speech, you need to use reporting verb exclaimed, or you can use the words as per the meaning of the sentence or the emotion of the sentence. So this is all about the reporting verb. The next rule you have to remember, that is use conjunction that to connect the sentence or to join the sentence. Previously also we have used this particular conjunction. Do you remember in which type of the sentence we had used the conjunction that? So we had used the conjunction that when we had solved the examples of assertive or simple sentence. So here also you have to use the same conjunction. Pronouns, words and tense, the changes are happened as per the tables already we have discussed. And at the end, do not use the exclamation mark. You have to remove it, because at last you have to give the full stop, because this sentence now is converted into what? Converted into indirect speech, and already we had modified the sentence into assertive form. असर्टिव फॉर्म में उसका कन्वर्जन करना बहुत जरूरी है, यानी सब्जेक्ट, उसके बाद में वर्ब आएगी और उसके बाद में क्या आएगा? ऑब्जेक्ट. सो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो हियर आफ्टर डिस्कसिंग दिस 5 मैजिकल रूल्स, वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ exclamatory sentences, and we are going to convert these particular sentences into indirect speech. So let's see the first example here. So the first example I have taken, that is, the woman said, "My God, I am ruined." The sentence is, the woman said, "My God, I am ruined." So my God, this particular clause is called as exclamatory clause, and of course we need to remove it whenever we are converting the sentence into indirect form. So here the reporting verb we need to use, that is exclaimed. That is, generally we are using exclaimed. As per the emotion you can use the different word. So here you can say, the woman exclaimed that she was ruined. You have to remove the clause my God, because that is the exclamatory clause, and as per the rules we need to change it into modified form, that is subject, verb and object. So the answer will be like this: the woman exclaimed that she had ruined. The woman exclaimed that she had ruined. Why she had ruined? Because the above statement is in present perfect tense, and of course we need to convert it into past perfect tense, and due to that we need to use here had. So the answer will be, the woman exclaimed that she had ruined. The second example here I have taken, that is, Mona said, "What a beautiful flower it is." The sentence is, what a beautiful flower it is. So here also you can use exclaimed as the reporting verb. So Mona exclaimed that, what would be the answer? Just guess the answer. So here also we need to remove which thing? What? Because that is the exclamatory word. And so Mona exclaimed that it was a beautiful flower. What is it? Mona exclaimed that it was a beautiful flower. So here, this example we had solved in this way, because Abu's statement is in simple present tense and we need to convert it into simple past tense. So after discussing the second example, we are moving ahead and we're going to solve the third example. Raj said, "Oh, all my hopes are lost." Raj said, "Oh, all my hopes are lost." The changes in pronouns and tenses, these are the changes you have to remember as per the table. And here you can say Raj cried out. So I have used here different word. As per the emotion or as per the meaning of the sentence, I have used cried out because the person is crying and he said to someone that, "Oh, all my hopes are lost." And so the sentence is in simple present tense. You have to convert it into simple past tense. So here I have used Raj cried out that all his hopes were lost. I hope you have understood how to convert the sentences. So after discussing the third example, we are going to see three more examples for your better understanding. Rahul said, "Alas, she is dead." Once again, the sentence is in simple present tense. And the person Rahul said, "Alas, she is dead." Alas is a clause or is a word. This is not a clause, sorry. This is a word which indicates the exclamation, right? So we need to remove it first. And just think about, she is dead now. So Rahul said, "Alas, she is dead." So here it's very important that you have to use the word exclaimed. Rahul exclaimed that she was dead. Because the sentence is in simple present, so we need to convert it into simple past tense. The next example here I have taken, that is Raju said, "Bravo, you have done well." So bravo, this particular word you have to remove it first and then think about "you have done well." So you can say Raju praised that he had done well, because Abu sentence is in present perfect tense and you need to convert it into past perfect. So answer क्या आएगा? Raju praised that he had done well, or she had done well, because here there is no indication of the gender. So maybe the person is male or female, so you can use he or she. So Raju praised that she had done well. And the next example here we're going to discuss, this would be the last example. Let's see. The coach said, "What a stroke." So here also we need to remove what from the given statement or given direct speech. So the coach said. So here you can use the coach praised that it was a wonderful stroke. I have added one word here, that is wonderful, to maintain the emotion of the statement. The coach praised that it was a wonderful stroke. Why it was? Because the sentence is in simple present, so we have to convert it into simple past. I hope that now you understood that how to convert the statement of exclamatory into indirect speech. This is very simple, and if you are following the rules one by one, you will get the answer which will be 100% correct. So without wasting the time, let's see the second type, that is the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences generally we are using to order, to request, to give the direction, or sometimes to request someone. And of course Here also you need to follow three magical rules, and three magical rules are here. That is, to maintain the emotion of imperative sentence, you have to use the words like order, command, request, pray, beg, advise, etc. So many words are there. As per the meaning, you can use any one of the word. And here it is very important that you need to use the conjunction to. And if we have don't in the direct speech, so that time use not to. अगर सेंटेंस में डोंट है, डू नॉट, तो दैट टाइम रिमेंबर आपको कंजंक्शन नॉट टू का इस्तेमाल करना है. अगर डोंट नहीं है तो जस्ट टू का इस्तेमाल कीजिए. एंड द लास्ट थिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, डू नॉट चेंज टेंस. टिल नाउ वी हैड डिस्कस कि आपको चेंजेस टेंस में करना है, प्रोनाउंस में करना है और वर्ड्स में करना है. यहाँ पे मैं आपको एक चीज क्लियर कर दूं कि यहाँ पे आपको टेंस में चेंज नहीं करना है. जो सेंटेंस है वो वैसे ही रखना है, लेकिन जो बाकी के चेंजेस है जैसे कि प्रोनाउंस और वर्ड्स, वो चेंजेस एज पर द टेबल आपको करने ही है. बट डू नॉट चेंज द टेंस ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर स्टेटमेंट. सो दीज आर द थ्री मैजिकल रूल्स यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब एज पर द मीनिंग यू कैन टेक कमांड हो, रिक्वेस्ट हो या फिर बेग हो. जो वर्ड सही लगे आपको वहां पे वो आप वहां पे डाल सकते हो, but that word should be in past because that is the indirect narration, correct? And to join this sentence you have to use to as the conjunction. अगर सेंटेंस में don't है तो उस वक्त not to का इस्तेमाल करना है. यहाँ पे सेंटेंस का टेंस बदलना नहीं है, यहाँ पे सिर्फ प्रोनाउन और वर्ड्स बदलने हैं. So without wasting the time, let's see some of the examples of the imperative sentences. Captain said, stand by your guns. Captain said, stand by your guns. So here captain is always commanded. So you can use the word commanded. Captain commanded to stand by their guns. Your will be converted into their. So answer will be like this. Captain commanded to stand by their guns. Correct. The next one, that is, the beggar said to old lady, give me something to eat. The beggar is always begging or requesting. So use the word requested. The beggar requested to old lady. Or you can say the beggar requested old lady to give him something to eat. So answer will be like this. The third example here we are going to discuss, that is, father said to me, bring my watch. So father is always ordering, he is not requested to the children. So father ordered me to bring his watch. This would be the answer. Father ordered me to bring his watch. So let's see few more examples for better understanding. The next example is Raju said, don't shut the door. So in the above statement we have don't. So we need to use not to as the conjunction. So Raju requested not to shut the door. This is very simple. Just not to का इस्तेमाल करो, as per the meaning reporting verb का इस्तेमाल करो, and just keep the sentence in the same tense. Just change the pronouns and words as per the discussion. So the next example here, that is, he said to her, please lend me your camera for one day. What is the statement? He said to her, please lend me your camera for one day. So he requested her to please lend him his camera for one day. So answer will be like this. He requested her to lend him her camera for one day. And the last example here we're going to discuss, that is, doctor said to him, avoid unhealthy food. So doctor is always advised. So use the word advised here. That is, doctor advised him to avoid unhealthy food. So answer will be like this. So this is all about द डायरेक्ट टू इनडायरेक्ट ऑफ इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंस। इंपेरेटिव सेंटेंस का इनडायरेक्ट करना बहुत आसान है एज कंपेयर्ड विद द अदर टाइप्स ऑफ द सेंटेंसेस, क्योंकि यहाँ पे टेंस चेंज करने की जरूरत नहीं है एंड इट्स वेरी सिंपल to connect the sentence by using to or not to. So I hope now the concept of direct to indirect is clear to you. If you have any kind of the confusion, you can comment into the comment box so I can solve your queries. So thank you everyone for watching my videos. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned.